There have been a couple of controversial decisions as of late, prompting people to discuss what can be done to improve judging in MMA. What do you think could be done?
I think the biggest problem with judging MMA, I've said this a few times, is they're like 80 years old and unattractive.
In every sport, you have issues with the judging system. It's in the Olympics, and just national sports you have back at home.
I guess there just needs to be more sort of structure to the judging. Maybe they need to have obviously each judge judges a fight individually, so maybe they need to have sort of stricter guidelines to how a fight's scored with regards to takedown, striking. But it is tough. Obviously MMA, a lot can happen in a fight, so it is tough to judge.
I mean, I'm not sure I don't know what the judges, how experienced the judges are, but it's just what I've heard of other people, to be honest, that they need to get a few more experienced people who maybe have studied some sort of martial arts and maybe are a bit more competent with it.
The best thing you do is educate the judges as much as possible so that they can make a better decision. But I mean, even then, if you have three judges that may be looking for different things, you're going to get different answers from every judge. So I mean, I don't think it's ever going to be a clear-cut, judging decision.
I don't know. I don't think there's much you can do. I think it's a lot of it's fair. I believe in the judges. I know Dana goes off about them a lot, but what can you do? They've had the same problems in boxing for years.
Having these older people, per se, that's been around way before the sport was even formed, it makes it a little bit harder. I mean, boxing been around since the ages, and those people are great at that. They're great, like Mr. Cecil Peoples. A lot of those judges, they're really great at judging events like boxing and stuff like that. When it comes to MMA, it's more dynamics to it. You definitely should have wrestling coaches, judo coaches, jiu-jitsu coaches. That should be judges for MMA.
But it's always going to be a controversy. There's always going to be a hot button issue, and it's always going to be a problem, especially in combat sports.
I think the best way to sort it out is just to not go to decision and just to finish the guy.
And if you're going to have my advice is finish your fights. Don't go, like Dana says, don't want to go to the judges. It can break your heart. And we had a similar experience on Cage Warriors. Recently, my teammate John Maguire went to a decision. We all thought he won and he lost. And you're thinking, well, at the end of the day, you should have finished the fight.